Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat.
Good afternoon, Father.
Reflecting on our readings today, particularly the Gospel, I was reminded by the kind of life that we have now, especially in Metropolis. It is unthinkable in this modern age of technological advancement to set people or even to see people live in darkness. Napakadami ng ilaw. Ang iba kahit hindi Pasko or Christmas season, kumukuti-kutitap kahit gabi. Kaya unthinkable, especially in Metropolis, no, to see people live in darkness. But there are still some places in our country, especially in our provinces, na ang mga tao, lalo na pagkagabi, ay namumuhay sa kadiliman, literally. Dahil marami pa rin walang electricity, regular electricity na naranasan sa kanilang lugar. For one, I know in Palawan, may mga lugar pa rin dyan na walang electricity sa gabi. And we can see and even conclude that some people there live inconvenient because they also live in darkness. My dear brothers and sisters, I am saying this because to live under the influence of Christ is to live in the light. Christ is the light of the world. Para lang po yan na a plant hidden from the light of the sun will become weak after some time and eventually die. The point of our gospel for today is this: a Christian who withdraws from Christ becomes spiritually weak and lifeless. Thus, we are enjoined to live in the light of Christ, to have life. When Jesus says, "Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life," we are invited that our good deeds and proper behavior becomes our witness that we are walking in the light of Christ. Let us radiate the light of Christ to our brothers and sisters, especially who live in darkness, in moments when they are down because they are spiritually weak, not only having light in their, life, but basically to again introduce and present and show Christ through our lives to them. Kaya magsilbi po sana na ang ating mga salita, ang ating mga ginagawa, ang ating mga aksyon ay magpapakita ng presensya ng Diyos, lalo na po sa mga kapatid nating nadidiliman sa buhay. At itong magandang hamon din sa atin ngayong panahon ng Kwaresma.